even if you just want to love your body more, or you just want to bring more wealth into your life, or you just want to find the perfect partner, or you just want to heal your body, or you just, I say, quote unquote, be genuinely happy. You need to do it all. So it doesn't matter what you're coming to this with, it all requires the same approach. And that is what I mean by uncover your purpose. Ladies, it is finally here. The Recondition Your Life Academy self-paced online course is open for enrollment from Thursday, the 10th of November for a week only. If you've listened to this podcast for a while, you will know that the Recondition Your Life Academy has changed lives. It's taught women how to find themselves, how to live in their purpose, how to heal, how to be whole. And after years of teaching this in a live group setting, it's now evolved into something even more spectacular. You will be able to take yourself through the 12 plus modules in your own time, knowing that you are taking ownership of your life in order to alchemize the life you know you want, but you just don't know how to get. There is no healing one part of ourselves unless we heal the whole self. This is something I learned on my journey from disability to wellness. And that's why I take you through everything from inner child healing to trauma release to divine feminine healing, ancestral healing, brain training, meditation, how to manifest, health optimization. The list goes on, ladies. And all of this to enable you to heal your life from the root cause. There are also bonus guest lessons in Ayurveda, sacred sexuality, and female hormones. There are downloads, meditations, ebooks, and even an online community with other women going through the course, as well as bi-weekly coaching calls with me personally. It makes no difference which aspect of your life you are hoping to change. It all requires the same whole person approach. Nothing else will change your life like this course will, and registration will only be open for 1 week. So make sure to head to laurenvakneen.co.uk/academy on the evening of Thursday, the 10th of November and get yourself enrolled. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome back to Reconditioned with me, Lauren Vakneen, and what a week it has been. We held our Uncover Your Purpose live 3-day challenge last week ahead of our enrollment opening for the Recondition Your Life Academy online course, which is now open for enrollment until Thursday, the 17th of November. For those listening to this in real time, that is 2 days from now. And just massive shout out firstly just to my amazing team, Kim, Claire and Becky, for all their work that's gone into the challenge and the online course and all of this stuff. So for those of you who have been listening for a while, you'll know that the Academy was run as a live course for a few years. So it was with 10 women on each semester and it was fabulous. We had the most incredible outcomes from ladies changing their lives, and I made the most incredible connections with them and they made the most incredible connections with each other, and it was just amazing just meeting up online with a group of women every week to just work through our shit and work it out. And it was amazing. The support, just the love, it was just incredible. But as some of you will know who run businesses, when you run a business, that business has to evolve. You learn ways to improve and to serve even more the more you go along. And there were 2 things I realized that this course needed that I couldn't offer when it was live. So firstly, I could only accommodate 10 women per semester, which means that meant that I couldn't help as many people reach these levels of growth and healing as I wanted to. And secondly, when you do it live and it's every week, the amount of stuff you learn can need a little bit more time than a week to integrate. So I created the online version of this and it is epic. So not only has all the content been updated to the highest possible standard with new modules and just insane levels of content that will blow your mind, but there's also so many extras and add-ons that just can't be offered when it's live, that can be offered when it's a course you do yourself in your own time, like guest lessons and new meditations and affirmations and resources and a whole section for NLP exercises and just so much more. And that's just the extras. That's without even mentioning about the 12 modules themselves and what's inside those. When I tell you I have spent the past 9 months in deep, deep creation mode to create this, I really have. Everything has gone into this to enable you all to heal your entire life from the root cause. And the whole ethos and vision behind this is the one thing I wish I'd learned earlier on in my journey from disability to wellness. And that is this: if you want to heal one part of yourself, you have to heal the whole self. So when I was suffering from the juvenile rheumatoid arthritis I'd had since infancy, and I was doing everything possible with my body, I was deep into my healing journey by this point, and I was holistic, and I was, natural, and I was doing all the things, nutrition and osteopaths and homeopaths and CBD and the right supplements and just all of it. It still wasn't working. It didn't fully work until I learned that lesson. I had to heal my trauma. I had to heal that traumatized inner child. I had to uncover my shadow. I had to learn to love myself. I started understanding about energy and manifestation. I implemented a spiritual practice and stress management practice. I learned how to uncover repressed emotions and why that was important. Start a journaling practice. I stepped into my role as a divine feminine goddess and took back my sexuality after an adult and probably teenage life of believing I wasn't sexual or sexy, partly down to trauma and partly down to conditioning and partly probably just down to stagnation and not understanding how my sexuality was part of my power and how I could manifest amazing stuff through my sexuality. And then there was the identity aspect, who I was being versus who I was meant to be and wanted to be. So this took me 20 years, 2 decades to really get to. I did the graft and the hard work to figure out the lesson that if you want to heal one part of yourself, you have to heal your whole self. That is it. That is what it takes. So whatever you are trying to heal, that is what you need. So all of this lifetime of knowledge and experience, all of it that has taken me so many years to perfect and bring together to create true long-lasting healing, all of it and more I've added to the Recondition Your Life Academy. And honestly, there is nothing out there like it. So Emily Fletcher, who's the founder of Ziva Meditation, she's taught over 40,000 people how to meditate. You may have heard my episode I did with her a few episodes back. She says that the Recondition Your Life Academy is basically a master's in holistic healing. Nothing else offers this level of complete alignment like this course can. So even if you just want to love your body more, or you just want to bring more wealth into your life, or you just want to find the perfect partner, or you just want to heal your body, or you just, I say, quote unquote, be genuinely happy, you need to do it all. So it doesn't matter what you're coming to this with, it all requires the same approach. And that is what I mean by uncover your purpose. Your purpose doesn't mean your career. And let me tell you, you get led to your life's work easily once you do this work to uncover your purpose. You live in purpose when you've healed it all and you're living according to your core essence, your true self, which is another thing we go deep into in the academy. You can only live according to your true authenticity once you've done all this groundwork to get there. And when you do that, when you start living in true authenticity, you become magnetic. i.e. you start vibrating at a higher frequency. Now, this isn't woo-woo rubbish, right? Da Vinci started figuring this stuff out 500 years ago, and Einstein had it 100 years ago, but it's only now that we're beginning to be able to actually measure energy. And what we see is that everything holds an energetic vibration, absolutely everything in the universe. And that includes thoughts and feelings. So if you're operating from a place of low self-worth or lack or unhealed trauma, or you don't have a high sense of deservingness, you will be in resonance with the things that match that. So essentially, you'll keep calling situations and people into your life who are in resonance with those things. But when you're in a place of growth and healing, and you start operating from a place of higher self-worth and deservingness and abundance and self-belief, you start being resonant or in resonance with the life situations that match that energy. So you automatically become an energetic match for the right partner, or the healthy body, or the dream job, or the random streams of income that just flow to you. And that's not bullshit, by the way. I've done this myself, and financial abundance grows when you do. That I can assure you. Things just happen. And even when you believe it yourself and you teach it, sometimes I'm like, whoa, this stuff really is for real. And listen, if you're listening to this thinking, well, I'm just not ready to make those changes, I don't believe I can be that person who improves my self-worth through this work, then firstly, you haven't seen how it can work, and you can immerse yourself in it, and it will absolutely work if you do. But if you want someone who's willing to make a commitment to it, then no, it won't work. This work works if you do. If you're listening to this podcast even, it's because you recognize that there is still growth work to be done. And if you want to find alignment or, purpose, you have to do the work. And it's not exclusive to just some people. Meet any well-adjusted person with a connection to self and spirituality and tell me they're not immersed in the work of deep inner healing. It never ends. We go through it continuously. And this course offers you every element of that. And you have lifetime access to it. So once you've done all the modules and all the extras, you then go back and do it again. Some women even create little subgroups among them from our online community and meet up remotely once a month to go through one module on a call per month and then implement the work in between the calls while supporting each other. Because I promise you, each time you do it, more things will come up and you'll heal further and further each time. And I don't want you to take my word about how life-changing this academy is. You can go on the website and have a look at all the testimonials from all the women who have done this program and see what they say. Have a listen to just a couple of them now.
The life-changing tools that I've been given have been absolutely phenomenal. I've actually cancelled therapy, cancelled counselling, cancelled all the things that I was paying for that I thought were the right thing to do to try and help me out of a difficult period. However, after 9 months of therapy, Lauren literally did it in one session.
So when I was deciding to sign up, there was a huge part of me that was telling me this is not for you, that you don't do things like this. But there was something in my gut that told me that I needed to do it. So I went with that and I signed up. And I can honestly say that it has been such an amazing experience. What was really important for me as well as doing a lot of work on myself, was to be able to learn tools that I could share with my daughter and become a better mum. And I definitely have learned that, and I think that is just amazing.
I'm speaking to you as a now breast cancer survivor, and I came into the course with a sense of really wanting to learn to feel safe in my body, wanting to feel that I was able to keep myself safe, physically, financially, emotionally, in every regard that we need as a human being. But this course has given me so many resources and so much insight around how I can do that, how I can step into my own power and live from that place.
See, one thing I was always worried about in putting this course out is how abstract it seems. And I get it. Like, I can't promise you will make £100,000 in 3 months or drop 3 dress sizes in a month or anything like that. But let me tell you, courses like that sell because people want quick fixes. But I'll tell you something else that you should take from someone who spent their entire life being some variation of disabled, trying all the things. No quick fix ever works, ever. Not in health, not to find a partner, not to heal trauma, not to make money, not to learn a new skill, not with anything. If you keep trying quick fixes, you'll be trying your whole life. And then it will seem like anything other than a quick fix. If you want to create long-term alignment and healing in all aspects of your life, you'll be doing this course with me, but you'll be doing it for a minimum of 6 months. And I say with me, it's online, but you're there in my community where also I do bi-weekly coaching calls that you can join. So it is a long-term commitment. And if you give yourself that sacred time to go through it with patience and commitment and a devotion to yourself and a belief that you deserve it, I guarantee you one thing. You will uncover your purpose. And you will create the energetic environment to heal and to reach deeper states of consciousness and to call abundance into your life and to step into your purpose. So you literally have 2 days to make this decision now. And one thing I always try to leave clients with is this. What will your story be in 5 years from now? How will you talk about your life as how it was before this moment when you made that choice and how it changed after? About how hard things were, but the story of how you changed it. If you could write that as a eulogy, how would it sound? So the question is, are you prepared to make that happen now? So I'll leave you with some more things that some previous Academy members have said about how it changed their lives.
It teaches you everything you need to know about your body, mind, spirit and soul, and how to heal and move forward, how to step into your power and understand why you are the way you are, what thoughts and beliefs hold you back in life, and it teaches you how to overcome them and follow our hearts really, and just try and live the fullest, best, most authentic life, which is the only way you can really be well.
It was absolutely amazing in every way, in terms of really managing your thoughts, your mind, learning about how you process things as a child, and then how everything affects your physical body and your health. I would absolutely highly recommend it for anybody that wants to grow in any way, shape or form.
I didn't know or even I didn't even feel that I needed to be on the course. I didn't feel like I had any trauma or anything, or any triggers, but this is the work you don't realise that you need until you do it.
I think the main thing that I took away was quite a big thing. It was this whole new lease for life, this whole new found energy, enthusiasm, ambition, all those things that I think as you grow up you tend to lose. And this course, it brings all that back again, and you kind of start believing again actually anything is possible.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Reconditioned. I am honestly so grateful to each and every person that tunes in. Thank you also for taking responsibility for your own well-being. You should know that just by choosing to listen to podcasts like this that further your well-being, you're moving more deeply into abundance consciousness. Now, don't forget, I have a bunch of free resources over at laurenvakneen.co.uk, as well as every recommendation you could ever need in regards to your well-being on the LV Recommends page, all categorized for your ease. Thank you also to our sponsors. These episodes would not be possible without them, so make sure to check them out and get some pretty awesome discounts on the show notes. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast so that you can get updated each time a new one is released. Thank you. I appreciate you. Reconditioned is proud to be working with Women for Women International, a charity that supports women survivors of war in 8 war-torn countries around the world. You can help a woman survivor of war transform her life today by visiting womenforwomen.org.uk/donate.